up, everyone? It's me, Austin, and the temperature rose and it dropped and it rose and it dropped, and there's no more fog tonight, so it's probably cold now, but I think we have a full moon on Christmas Eve. There it is. It's casting a shadow, but it would be casting more light if all the cloudiness and moisture wasn't thick in the air. Yeah, so what has happened today? A lot's been going on, but I don't know, my car is the best place to say it, not out here walking, so, but I'm usually just talking about work, but my brother, past couple of weeks, he has, like, stopped cleaning. We don't know if it's for good, of course, we don't know, we never know, but he was having chest pains, he's having, he doesn't have health care, he doesn't have, anything, but he's been having these chest pains, and I know why, but no one wants to admit to it, even though I told my mom, and so, yeah, his heart rate has been going like crazy up. At certain times he's been having chest pains, and this could kill him, and yeah. Like I have any sympathy, because this is his own doing. And that's where I haven't been taking care of myself, because I can't when it comes to food and diet and exercise. Wow, I can hear a lot of cars driving around for nearing, it's at 10 o'clock, 10:07 to be exact, but yeah, and wow, and people are keeping their Christmas lights on. Pew, pew, pew. Like that and that. And so his heart rate's been bumping up. It's because of what I would like to call substance abuse. And it's like when you are falling asleep and then you feel like you're falling and your heart rate goes up. That's because your heart rate is lowering too quickly. You're mellowing out too quickly. And so your body knows this. Your heart rate's going too low because you're too mellow. Because my brother's smoking too much of that pot. It seems like weekly, and that's not good for his health. It's not good for anyone's health. And yeah. Yeah, he just does nothing. He just sits around sometimes and does that and nothing, yeah. So, his body knows his heart rate's mellowing out and going too low, and so shot of adrenaline through his system, and its body is doing all it can to bring it back up so it doesn't just stop. And yeah, and then he's getting chest pains, and every time he has chest pains, it's because he just smells like pot every time. He's like, oh, my chest hurts. It's like, well, fucking die already. If you're gonna do that to yourself, if you're not helping yourself, no one else can stop you. Unless we hold you down, but that's not human anymore. Now you're just an animal. You're a null object that's just taking up space. So make yourself have worth and do something. Find a hobby, find a profession. Don't just lean on UNH as a crutch saying, oh, I'm productive, I'm doing something. No, like learn a skill, useful skill. Not just for a job, but just for yourself, for the sake of knowledge. And, yeah. And so, that's that. Also, it's really quiet now around the neighborhood. And my voice is reverberating through the place. And so, yeah, that's that. Oh wow, there's a random cloud of a bunch of fog over there off in the distance. Very strange. I like it. And, yeah. And I guess my mom and my dad said to my brother, because they know that, he does that shit, and so do I, but he thinks I don't know, but... So they're like, hey, you need to stop that. And he's like, okay. And he stopped for like a little bit, a few days, and then, I smell that pot around the house, and I don't like that at all. It's not good. He's hanging out with friends that, to us, they have no names we've never heard of that live far away, and he's driving far away, and then all the people he associates himself with are just sharks, money sharks, are just always looking for the next thing. You know, I don't like them. They're always chasing something that's not good for them. They're fiends. Someone you should never associate with until they become lonely and change themselves. Wow. Yeah, it's just a random patch of thick fog. You guys can't see it. Yeah, but yeah, that's happened. And then tonight, he's like, hey mom, can I borrow the car because gas, blah blah blah. And mom's like, I don't have a lot of gas, but probably have more than you, because my brother doesn't have a job still. But yeah, that's his fault. And so yeah, he's like, can't go. It's like, okay, where you going? It's like, oh, visit a friend, and he just said a random name. Well, I don't know if it's random, but you can't trust him. So he's like, yeah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, well, don't be driving drinking. And he's like getting all defensive and aggressive. What do you mean? It's like, I'm not gonna. It's like, well, that's mom just worrying, but still don't fight with her. She's worrying because you've lost trust with, I don't know, many people. So that's why we're saying that stuff. So and yeah, that's that. And he's like, okay, bye, good night. And I thought, good night, like, he better not be leaving for the night or sleeping over anywhere, because Christmas is tomorrow, and we open gifts in the morning. Reuben tradition, I guess. And well, not Reuben, but my mom's side, because my dad's Jewish, and that's fine. So yeah, and I'm thinking, I said to mom, like, oh, and you trust him to leave to all these random people that we've never heard about, that he never invites over to go out, and then you're really trusting him with him to bring over a certain friend's name that I'm not going to bring up, but it's like to come over and chill at the house and hang out in the garage. What does Craig do in the garage usually? Where do you think he's getting all his pot from? His other friends leeching off his friends, and it's not cool that he's touching that. It's bad. So, and then slow down, dude. And so, and of course mom has to pull out a stupid response saying, oh, I trust Marshall. He has the breathalyzer built in his car because of legal reasons. I'm like, Mom, I'm not talking about drinking, you fucking idiot. I'm talking about everything else, the thing that's gonna kill him. You're not gonna say anything, gonna stop him? Oh, well, I can't control his life. It's like, well, and then she's like, oh, well, he stopped cleaning for like a couple weeks. And it's like, well, Craig's heart is all fucked up because he keeps mellowing himself uppers and lowers, and then he's having issues with his heart rate going way too low quickly. That could kill him if he keeps on doing this shit. Mellowing out. And then his body just shoots up with adrenaline because his heart rate's too low. And I said, well, he's definitely gonna not be cleaning if his fucking heart fails because of this shit. And Mom's like, no, don't wish that upon him. I'm like, no, not wishing it's gonna happen. His heart is all fucked up and it's a thing that runs in the family. Glad I don't do that. Glad I've never touched it. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't touch any substance or abuse anything. I just eat, sleep, I drink water, I go for walks like I am now. I do what's needed. And I don't reward myself with all these substances and just rewarding myself. That's a bad habit. Bad habit. Yeah. Craig's still gone. There's a dew on everything. Like a misty dew. Yeah. Here I am. Okay. Goodbye.